And we're also learning more about the victims, including the driver of the SUV that Lou mentioned. She lived in Scarsdale. CBS 2's Tony Aiello joins us now live from near her home. Tony?
The woman at the wheel of the SUV last night was Ellen Brody. She lives in the house back there behind the trees. Her family hired private security to keep the media away. Friends are describing Brody as a loving mom, a devoted wife and mother who always looked for the best in other people. She was making plans to celebrate her 50th birthday next month. Ellen Brody, the tragic driver whose SUV got trapped on the tracks, causing the collision and fire that devastated so many lives.
It's really devastating when you know somebody who's involved in a tragedy. It's devastating even if you don't know the person, but when I learned about this, it's just unbelievable.
I cannot even believe that she's gone. I think I'm still in denial.
Varda Singer was Brody's boss at ICD Jewelry in Chappaqua. Co-worker Virginia Shasha spent time last night with Brody's 3 children.
It's their mother. Their world has shattered.
Many lives shattered. Walter Lidke died on the train returning to his home in Bedford Hills. He was an icon in the art world, a curator of old masters at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. His Bedford Hills neighbor Eric Vanderkar was renowned on Wall Street, a senior managing director at Mesirow Financial. The company saying in a statement, Eric was a great partner and friend to many. Losing him is a huge loss, personally and professionally. Our entire Mesirow family is hurting, and our deepest sympathies are extended to his wife Jill and their family. Virginia Shasha says Ellen Brody's family is mourning for all the victims.
One of the first things her husband said to me last night was he was so devastated for everybody else that has suffered at this time. It's not just our personal loss, it's just a tragedy for everybody.
Late this afternoon, the Hackley School, an elite private school in Tarrytown, New York, is identifying a 4th victim of this crash, a man named Joe Nadal, N-A-D-O-L, Joe Nadal, a father of 3 students at the elite Hackley School in Tarrytown, identified now as the 4th victim of this crash. Live in Scarsdale, Tony Aiello, CBS 2 News.
It's so painful, Tony. Thank you. And now we want to give you a perspective of the crash scene. The red line indicates how far the scene expands. In video from Chopper 2, you can see the intersection where the Mercedes was struck. That is where the train first hit the vehicle. The train's speed then pushed the SUV about 400 feet up the tracks. That's where you can see the train's torched first car and what is left of that SUV.